So, in episode 130 of Confidence Coaching with Heidi Benjaminsen, I share with you what empathetic responses sound like, talking about what empathy is and how it differs from sympathy. And I give you lots of examples and really define what empathy is. And I want to give you even more examples in even more like pointed situations. Okay. So, in empathy, one of the biggest things that we're trying to relay to our teenagers or to anyone else is I see you. This is a need that everybody has, to be seen. When we feel seen, we feel love, we feel connected to other people. So when we're able to respond in a way that says, we don't say it in these words, but what we're meaning is I see you, that allows the other person, it allows their nervous system to just calm down and they feel safe. Okay. And that's when we all can become our best selves. That's the beginning of it, when we can feel emotionally safe. So understanding all of this is saying, I see you. Okay. And that is a need all of us have. Let's say I frequently will be talking with someone and they'll be like, either one of my kids or I have these problems too. And they're like, oh, I can't find my password. I couldn't get into that thing because of my password, right? Unempathetic question. Empathetic misses would be, why aren't you storing your password somewhere? Why don't you have a list of that? An empathetic response is, oh, I hate it when that happens. I have had that happen too. Oh, I hate that. Right? Notice how that is, I see you, I'm with you. You're not alone in not being able to find your passwords. Okay. When we invalidate it, someone doesn't feel seen, and that creates there's judgment in that, like you're storing your passwords wrong. And then there's disconnection. That person then no longer really wants to be, they don't feel emotionally safe with us. Okay. Here's another one. Tell me more. Like that's a really good response. That gets the other person talking. It's like, I want to hear that. My daughter's now starting to ref soccer games, and sometimes things can happen in those games. And sometimes she can come home like, hey, this happened. And for me to just like keep an empathetic response is like, I hear you. Tell me more. Like that's a very simple one. Really practice doing that. Okay, here's another one. Just telling someone, you know what, that totally stinks. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I know a lot of kids who are not being accepted to the colleges that they really wanted to go to. And they're still going to colleges, like their second or third choices are still good colleges, right? But it doesn't help them if our immediate response is to say, well, hey, everything happens for a reason. You'll be happy there. Like, or you'll ultimately be happy there. Like they know that. But the first empathetic response is, oh, I'm so sorry. Are you disappointed? I know I have been disappointed before too. That really stinks. I hate it when that happens, right? We're not trying to then instantly perk them up. Okay, here's another one too. And this is what empathy is. It's very important for us to understand that empathy is like, I see you. And even though I maybe don't understand what you're going through, I know what you're going through is a human experience and it's okay for you. I rarely worry about being late to the airport. Like I don't stress it. I don't generally like even worry or stress about being late or any of those kind of things. But my husband does. Now, it's very not empathetic of me when he's starting to get stressed about getting to the airport for me to then be like, why you shouldn't be this way? Why are you acting that way? Okay. That it's more, I need to be able to understand the way he's feeling. I can get stressed and anxious about other things. And it's okay that he feels that way about getting to the airport, even though I don't necessarily feel that way about getting to the airport, right? It's me being able to be like, hey, I know how that feels in another situation, right? That is real empathy. We don't have to have had the same lived experience that other people do for us to help them feel seen and to feel loved. This is the most important building block of connection and strong relationships. Okay, if you would like help with this, reach out for a free consult call at HeidiBenjaminsen.com. Schedule that. This is a muscle that you can build, and it is phenomenal in bringing people together.